Hi guys, it's Rach. So it's been a little while since I have done a beauty haul for you, and in that time I have amassed a fair amount of products. There's more than I thought when I just put them all out in front of me. So today I thought I would do a collective haul for you, including some skincare, some makeup. I've even got a fragrance there that I purchased recently. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's just kick off in front of me. I picked up a couple of foundations because I just can't help myself and they were new releases. The first one is a drugstore one. This is the FitME Matte and Poreless foundation from Maybelline. This one is supposed to be for normal to oily skin, and it's getting mixed reviews online. Some people are calling it their holy grail and some people are just not liking it at all. So I want to pick it up and try it for myself. I actually wanted to do a first impressions on one of the two foundations that I mentioned, so let me know if you'd prefer this one or the one I'm going to talk about next to see a first impressions kind of review of it. But I have used it once or twice and I didn't mind it. It didn't sort of blow me away either, but I'll keep on using it and I'll let you know my thoughts if you guys would like to see that. The other foundation I picked up is a new release from Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, another one that has gotten so much hype on YouTube. Again, mixed reviews, but a lot of people were generally quite positive, so I was quite excited to try it. This one I picked up for $58 from Mecca Maxima. It has a gorgeous bottle. Again, if you'd like to see a review of that, let me know. I have used it a little bit. Again, I have mixed feelings about it, but I'll talk about that more in a review if you guys would like to see it. I recently did an order from Beauty Bay and I picked up some more of the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. These have been a favourite of mine for quite a while now, and I went through a whole package that I brought back from America and I haven't been able to find them since in Australia, so I did have to order online, but very happy to have those back in my skincare regime. They're just like a little pad that have some chemical exfoliants on it that I can use every night. It's not too harsh. After I've cleansed my skin, I wipe one all over my face, sort of down my décolletage area, backs of my hands, whatever's left to put on my feet. It does a really nice job of exfoliating the skin. Also from Beauty Bay, I picked up the Laura Geller Baked Highlighter Duo. This one is the Portofino / French Vanilla, and it actually came with an applicator. Now the applicator I think is a complete faff. It's like a double-ended sponge tip thing. I thought it would actually be a brush, but if you can get it without the applicator, then don't pay any extra if they do try and charge you with it, because it's terrible. I don't really like it at all, but that was the only way to buy it. This is the actual product itself, which I do really like. You have two sides here. You have sort of a more satin finish and a more shimmery finish. This is a gorgeous highlighter. Really been enjoying that one. So pretty. Speaking of highlighters, we may as well get them out of the way because there's a few of them. Another one that I picked up has also been on my wish list for a while. This is the Shiseido Luminizing Satin Face Color in the shade WT905. I picked this one up on Strawberry Net, and this is like a white highlight, which is something very different from what else I have in my collection. It has that kind of satin finish to it. It's not overly shimmery at all, but I think for those of you who have paler skins, you'll really like this one. It's really nice for sort of brightening the face without actually making it shimmery at all. I think if you're darker skin, this one probably won't work because it might just look a little bit funny, but really nice product there from Shiseido. The other highlight product I picked up at Mecca. This is the Living Luminizer Illuminator from RMS Beauty, which is kind of a cult brand. It uses a lot of natural ingredients and it's not overly talked about, I find, except for like certain people might really love the brand and then I won't hear anything about it. Other people have never heard of the brand before. This is like it's like a cream, I guess, highlight. It almost feels a bit like a lip balm. It's quite stiff and I find that it almost gives the skin a sheen to it. It's not an overly obvious highlight. You can build it up, but I want to play around a little bit more with it before I sort of gave my final thoughts. I do think it's lovely. I do think it makes a nice everyday highlight, and if you like that kind of almost like wet look to the skin, then this one might be worth checking out from RMS Beauty. From the recently released matte lipstick collection from MAC, I picked up 4 different shades. Some of these ones were already out, some of these have been added to the permanent collection. The first one that I picked up is Kinda Sexy. This one was one of my most recent favorites, a really nice kind of I guess, peachy nudie shade there. It looks quite dark, but you can sheer it out, and it looks a little bit more, kind of sways a bit more nude on the lips. Really, really nice colour. The next one I got, as I picked up the wrong one. It's not Twig, it's Whirl. Where is Whirl? The next one I picked up is the reason that I checked out the collection in the first place. This is Whirl, which is one of my favourite lip liners from MAC. I'm so glad that I can see it in lipstick formula because it's so much more comfortable to wear. Again, one of my favourites. Really, really like that one. I also picked up Stone, which is quite a popular lip liner, and I thought, you know what, I don't have anything like this in my collection. I'm going to try it out. This is a really deep, dark shade. It's not the most wearable colour in the world, at least for somebody with my complexion, but I wanted to give it a shot, and I'm going to play a little bit more with how to wear that, what to pair it with, and maybe what other lip products to mix with it. And the last one I picked up is Antique Velvet. Now, I ordered these online. I didn't really know what these were going to look like, so it was just kind of a whim, but this one's like a really deep, slightly burgundy, slightly reddy, but mainly browny shade there. It looks really, really like stark on my hand, but it is actually a colour that you can wear if you want your really, really dark lips this autumn winter, for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere. This one might be worth checking out, and I believe that these are all the matte formula as opposed to the retro matte formula, which is what some of them were. So all of these seem to be on the slightly more creamy side, not as drying as some of the MAC matte lipsticks that exist. Since we are talking about lipstick, I thought I'd mention one that I picked up from Marc Jacobs from Sephora. This is part of the New Nudes Sheer Lip Gel collection. I got the shade number 114 Understudy. This one, compared to those last ones, is a little bit more sort of spring summer focused. It's a really nice kind of pinky coral shade. It is on the sheerer side, and it is quite like kind of creamy, a little bit kind of shiny on the lips. So I think this would be a really nice everyday shade, particularly for the spring and summer months, and a very comfortable formula as well from Marc Jacobs. I don't like the colour of the packaging as much as the black one, but it still has that really satisfying click. On the more skincare front, I picked up this product from Clarins. I've been waiting to buy this until the weather got a little bit warmer. This is the Radiance Plus Golden Glow Booster. It's a made-to-measure self-tanning product. This is what it looks like here, and basically what you do is you add a couple of drops of this to your moisturizer each night, and it basically turns it into a gradual self-tanning product for the face. I've used it a little bit. I've only just started because I wanted to wait until I was sort of fake tanning the rest of the body, otherwise I'd be like really bronze on my face and really pale everywhere else. But so far I like it. I haven't had any bad reactions to it, and I think the concept overall is really, really great because I tend to not put fake tan on my face, and I tend to not like any of the face tanners that exist. I prefer to just use my own moisturizer and mix a little bit of this in. Speaking of getting a bronzed glow, I picked up the Guerlain Terracotta Spray. This is the bronzing powder mist. I got it in the shade 01 Light. It's basically what the name suggests. It's a spray bronzer, which scared me, but a lot of people really, really like this product, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot, and I really like it too. It just seems to blend to the skin so beautifully. I will spray it onto a brush and apply it if I'm sitting at my makeup table, purely because I don't want it to go everywhere. It is attracted to the skin, so if you do sort of spray it in your general face, it will try to come to your face more than being on your clothes, but it will kind of land on your counter and whatnot. But it looks so natural and glowy. I do actually have it on my face today. I did apply it with the brush, but I really, really like it. I can see why a lot of people do enjoy it. I don't think it's something that I constantly have in my collection, purely because the price is just too much for me, but a really, really nice product there from Guerlain. More skincare from Dermalogica. I picked up the Breakout Control Gel, part of the Medibac clearing range. I don't have the greatest skin. Most of you guys will know that about me. What you see here is makeup, but I do get breakouts quite regularly, so I wanted to give this a shot. I use this quite regularly. I actually pretty much use it nightly in areas where I tend to get breakouts. This one is supposed to contain natural antibacterial agents that help clear and prevent breakouts without the drying effects of benzoyl peroxide, which is what attracted me to it. You should be able to use this regularly without it drying out your skin, because I also suffer from dry patches, so acne and dry patches are just really difficult to treat both at the same time. So far I've been really enjoying it. I still get the odd breakout, but I feel like it's not quite as bad. This is not like a spot clearing treatment, but more something that I feel like you mix in with your regular routine to try and prevent acne, and so far it's working for me. A couple of products that I was sent that I quickly wanted to mention are from Nip and Fab. This is the Bee Sting Eye Fix, and I also have the Bee Sting Lifting Mask. So they're supposed to have ingredients in it that I guess have something to do with like actual bees. Do they? Something to do, yeah, it does. It contains bee venom to help lift the skin. Supposedly it feels firmer and more lifted and smoother. So I haven't had a chance to use the mask yet, but if any of you guys have, let me know what you think. I have used the eye cream, however, which I quite like. It's quite a thick formula there, and I just kind of smooth it under the eye, and I do feel like I can almost feel like the tightening a little bit. Okay, last few things, I'm trying to wrap this up as fast as I can. One is the Pixi by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen. I finally decided to pick this one up. I got it from, was it Feel Unique? I think it was, yeah, I think I got it from Feel Unique. I just wanted this one to see how it goes. I've heard a lot of people rave about it. It's a really nice black eye pencil, relatively inexpensive, great for tight lining with. So far I'm really enjoying that one from Pixi. I'd like to try more of these. If you've got any shade recommendations, let me know. From eCosmetics, I repurchased the Brow Power Eyebrow Pencil. This one I had a while ago and ran out, so I decided to repurchase it, and I really like this one. It has a double-ended kind of spoolie, and then the little pencil product there seems to work really well. It's not as fine tipped as say the Brow Wiz from Anastasia, and it's not as big as say the Hourglass brow pencil. It's kind of in between. It's nice and hard, so it doesn't deposit too much product, and it just seems to be a nice ashy color. It's what I've got in my brows today. Some of the products that I mentioned I actually picked up on Adore Beauty, and I love shopping on Adore Beauty because every time I make an order they send me a Tim Tam with my order. I mean, who else? It's amazing. One of the other products I picked up is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. This is having a moment on YouTube at the moment, I feel like, and I really like it. It's a nice powder that works really well for setting under the eyes. It doesn't seem to give any flashback as well, so like I can use it all over my face even when I'm having my photo taken. I don't have to worry about it. So far really enjoying that one from Laura Mercier. And last but by no means least, because this is probably the most expensive thing in this entire haul, I picked up a Byredo Gypsy Water perfume. I got the 50ml bottle, which is the smaller one in the bunch, but still crazy expensive. I've been tossing up between a few of these fragrances for a long time now. The other one that I wanted was, there's a rose one, and also I think it's Rose Noir and Flower Head. All very different scents, but I've kind of wanted all of them for a very long time, and I decided to get Gypsy Water. This is something completely different to what I would usually wear, and I don't even know how to describe it, but it makes me think of, I don't know, it makes me think of holidays on the beach or something. I really don't know, but it is a lovely fragrance. I love the packaging of these. It's exactly my style at the moment, the simplistic monochrome, sorry. It's just, I really like that one, and they are really high quality fragrances from France. I should have looked this up beforehand. I'll try and include the notes in the description box so I'm not going to sit here and try and describe the scent because, well, I'm not that good at describing scents, but a really nice fragrance there, and I'm so happy to have it. Okay, so that was a lot of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this collective haul. If you've tried any of the products, let me know which ones and what you thought about them. If you'd like to see any more about any of the products, let me know which ones, and I'll try and do that for you. Definitely let me know about the foundation first impressions, which one you would prefer. If you prefer both, maybe I can try and do both. I don't know, I'm not that great at it, but I can give it a shot. Check out the description box, like I said, for all the extra info. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe because I would just really like you to. It would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe if you're new. And other than that, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are all doing really well, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye!